This is Carl, the lazy reseller, and in this video I'm going to be talking about shipping to United States on eBay and what really matters in terms of costs. And I'm also going to give a tip on how to save some money on tracking. So here I want to show you the cost to shipping to United States. And don't worry, I'm going to have on one page showing the all of the costs. But just to give you an idea, and even if you're intermediate, you want to know this because a centimeter here can make a big difference, or a gram here can make a big difference. Shipping to United States with Canada Post is based mostly on the weight of the item, if it's a reasonable size, and I'll explain that. So what I have here is Canada Post's costs for different weights and sizes, just to show you the differences. So anything up to 1.1 kilograms or 100 grams is going to cost you $7.54 with the small packet, US Air. And I want to show you with track packet, US Air, it's $13.95. That's a huge difference between the two. And I'm also going to explain why I don't use track packet because of that. And if you see 16, 16, 16 is the size, and the size doesn't really matter up to a certain limit, and I'll show you that. So for the next weight, it's anything up to 250 grams. So 101 grams to 251 grams goes up to 923 and 1779. So you can see there's a bit of a difference. And again, that's a huge difference just for tracking. It's hurtful for Canadians, I think. Here's the next level, 500 grams, goes up to 12 and 19, and then you have 1 kilogram, 17, 22, and really should be 1.5. It's 20, 24. And then here, what I'm showing you is up to 2. It goes up from 20 to 23, 26 with tracked. And then here is what happens if you go up above 2 kilograms. Boom. You have to use expedited parcel, which includes tracking, but there's a big cost change. So, for example, here, it's pretty well the same package, 16, 16, 16, 2.0, 16, 16, 16, 2.01, 32, and you could have spent 23. So you have to be very careful for the weights, and the other thing is dimensions. So here's another example. I've made a package 30, 30, 30, and 250 grams, it's 923. The max of the width plus the length plus the height is 90. If you go over that, 90, if you go up to 91, you get bumped up to expedited packet again. So here it is, 31, 30, 30, 30, same weight. Now you're going to expedited. Now it's 48. So look at the difference. $9.23 or 48 bucks. And that is why you have to be careful with large objects when you're selling them to the United States from Canada. Because the last thing you want to do is charge them like that $9 and it costs you 48. That hurts. So here's another example. The max size of any one dimension is 60. So we're still under the 90 that I was talking about here. So 31, 30, 30, that goes over the 90. It's still under the 90. And this is the max for one size 60. 923, same. But if we just change things a little bit. If we go 61, 9, and 9, so overall it's the same, if you work length, width, and height is the same as this one, right? So taking 1 from the width and add it to the length, bam, you're expedited. It goes to 23, 923. And that is what, and I'm going to show you the conclusion page here, just showing you all of that. And that's why when you're shipping to the United States, this stuff is important. And the next time I'm going to talk to you about is why I don't use tracking. And because I'm only paying extra money for nothing. So now I'm going to show you how you can get free tracking on small packet to the United States without paying for it. Now, as I just showed you in that other video there, the cost to add tracking to the United States can be significant, and when it's $5 for each order, after 5 orders or 10 orders, that can build up. 10 orders, that's $50 you're paying for nothing. And it seems like a lot of people still don't know this. So when you print your small packet slip that you're going to put in, for your parcel to go to the United States, in the section that you send, you put in there, there's something called a UR number. And sorry if it's a little blurry here, but this is what I have. And for privacy, I blurred out part of that there. I have it circled in red. But what you can do is you can take that UR number and you can add that number to eBay. And what it will do is it will show tracking once it has arrived in the United States Postal Service. It won't show tracking in Canada, and this tracking number is not usable on Canada Post or on United States Postal Service tracking. It's only usable on eBay, but this can save your butt. And what I do is I don't do this for every order I send to the United States. The only time I add the tracking is if someone asks, where's my packet? Which is pretty rare, to be honest, but when they do, it's nice to have this. And the caveat I would say is, like I said, there's no tracking in Canada, but sometimes it can take a day or two for the tracking to update on eBay. And what it shows also is very briefly, like a few hours, it shows that, oh, you just shipped it, but it reverts back to the proper shipping date after an hour or two. And I haven't had a problem yet. And like I said, why pay for things you don't have to pay for? Because as far as I can tell, this tracking is the same as tracked packet, except there's no tracking in Canada. So what you do is you take that UR number, and what you do next is you can add that tracking to your item. So here, I'm sorry this is all blurred out because of privacy, but this is on my sold page. And on your sold page, you'll show add tracking. So what you do is you add tracking. You go here to this page, it'll take you here. You put in that UR number, including the UR and the CA at the end, put the whole thing in, and the carrier's Canada Post, and save it. And what will happen is in a few days, it'll update that tracking. And like I said, I can't see anything different between that and the tracking of the packet, normal tracking, and you saved yourself quite a bit of money. And like I said, I only use it if I have to, and what I do is have a copy and paste explain what I just said. It takes a few days, it'll update, it only shows it when they scan it, but it saved my butt many a time.